Hello my people and welcome back to the channel. Today we need to talk seriously about the ADC and the 2027 election. If the opposition truly wants to defeat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then they must think with strategy and not emotions. My clear position is this: ADC should ensure Peter Obi emerges as presidential candidate. If Atiku becomes the flag bearer, Tinubu may already have the advantage before campaign even begin. This is not about disrespecting Atiku, no. It is about political reality. Elections are won by momentum, voter psychology, timing, national mood and turnout. Right now, many Nigerians are tired. People are frustrated by hardship, rising costs, insecurity and repeated promises. In times like this, voters usually look for two things: hope and change. That is where Peter Obi becomes valuable politically. Whether you support him or not, many Nigerians see him as a symbol of different direction. He represents an alternative to old politics in the minds of many voters. That symbolic value matters in elections. Politics is not only about structures and money. It's also about energy, belief, and public excitement. Now let's talk about Atiku. Atiku is experienced, he's connected, and he is nationally known. He understands coalition. Yes, he understands coalition and politics and has strong networks. But politics is also about timing. There are seasons when experience wins, and there are seasons when freshness wins. Right now, freshness is stronger than familiarity. Many Nigerians see Atiku as part of the old political class. Whether fair or unfair, that perception exists, and once voters attach that image to a candidate, it becomes difficult to change. If ADC gives the ticket, many voters may ask. If ADC gives Atiku that ticket, many voters may ask, after all the asks. To be honest, if ADC gives Atiku the ticket, many voters will ask questions. Voters will definitely complain about recycled leadership, and that can actually weaken the campaign. Honestly, but if Peter Obi emerges, the message changes immediately. The election becomes continuity versus reform, old order versus new direction, establishment politics versus. If ADC gives Atiku the ticket, many voters may ask questions like, after all the complaints about recycled leadership, is this the best the opposition can offer? That question alone can weaken the campaign. But if Peter Obi emerges as the candidate, the message will definitely change immediately. The election becomes continuity versus reform, old order versus new direction, establishment politics versus citizens-driven politics. That's a stronger battlefield for the opposition. Now let's talk about voter energy. To defeat an incumbent president, you need more than loyal supporters. You need excited supporters. You need people who wake up early to vote. You need volunteers who defend polling units. Yes, you need undecided voters who feel inspired enough to participate. Peter Obi has shown he can generate emotional support. Many people campaign for him without payment. Many defend him passionately. Many young Nigerians see him as a serious alternative. That kind of support is expensive to create artificially. Atiku has supporters too, but much of it is more traditional and elite-based. That can help internally, but it may not create the same nationwide excitement needed to remove an incumbent governor against a sitting president. Now let us discuss the youth factor. Nigeria is a young country, yet many politicians still campaign like it is 1999. Young voters do not always turn out in perfect numbers, but when they are emotionally invested, they can change elections. Peter Obi has stronger appeal among young voters. Students, graduates, professionals, and first-time voters. Many see him as disciplined, prudent, and more policy-focused. That image gives him an advantage. Atiku does not naturally command the same youth excitement. If ADC ignores youth enthusiasm and chooses a candidate who struggles to energize that bloc, they reduce their own chances. And remember, young voters do not just vote, they create online narratives, volunteer physically, raise awareness, and influence family decisions. Now let's discuss Tinubu directly. Tinubu is a skilled politician. He understands alliances, strategy, power, structures, and messaging. To defeat a politician like Tinubu, the opposition cannot be predictable. Atiku is a familiar opponent. Tinubu's camp already knows his strengths, his weaknesses, his patterns, and political style, but Peter Obi presents a different challenge. His support base is more volunteer-driven, his message is reform-focused, his image is simpler and cleaner. Politically, that makes him harder to attack using old methods. If you are facing a strong incumbent president, you do not choose the opponent he understands best. You choose the one that complicates his calculation. Right now, that person is Peter Obi. When a candidate contests repeatedly, some voters begin to feel they have seen that story before. Atiku has remained relevant for years, but repeated presidential attempts can create fatigue among undecided voters. Peter Obi still carries more freshness in the minds of many citizens. Freshness creates curiosity. Curiosity creates attention. Attention creates momentum. Momentum is powerful in politics. Also, many Nigerians currently trust Obi more on personal discipline, cost management, and simplicity. In a country where trust in politicians is low, that perception matters greatly. Now let us talk about coalition strategy. ADC may become a home for many. Yes, many opposition forces, but coalitions survive on one thing: belief that victory is possible. If members feel the party picked a candidate whose best chance has passed, enthusiasm can drop quietly. Some people may stay in the party but become passive. Some may work less, some may lose motivation. But if P2B emerges, many groups may unite because they can see energy, movement, and stronger electability. Politics often forgives internal disagreements when people believe they can win. That is why candidate selection is very critical. One wrong choice can weaken the coalition before campaigns even start. My final position is very simple. This is not about who deserves it most. It's more about who gives ADC the best chance to win, the best chance to defeat Tinubu. Atiku still has value, he has experience, he has networks and influence. He can play a major role in coalition building and national negotiation. But if ADC truly wants victory, Peter Obi should be the presidential candidate. He offers stronger public excitement, youth appeal, reform branding, and anti-establishment momentum. ADC must choose between seniority and electability. If they choose seniority, Tinubu may benefit. If they choose electability, Peter Obi is the stronger option. That is the honest political reality. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree that Obi gives ADC the best chance, or do you think Atiku remains stronger? Like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.